Hello, my name is Amy Thomas, and I currently work with a 7-year-old client who, when he gets really excited or if somebody else engages him in physical touch, like hugs or squeezes, he tends to get a little aggressive, not meaning to. He will go and try to give you tickles, but his tickles are actually pinches. Um, or if he is around any type of friends and they're playing a game and he gets really excited, whenever they're done playing the game, he'll want to go up and give them a hug. But he's a bigger kid, so his hugs are really tight squeezes and can hurt friends. And plus, the more that we are um, physically interacting with him, such as hugs or tickles from the therapist to him, he kind of gets a little bit more amped up, so he becomes more physical as well, either whether it's positive or negative. So I decided to write a social story for him about keeping hands to ourselves. Um, Unfortunately, his parents did not sign off permission to allow me to video myself reading him this story and implementing it, um, due to just they don't like to have him recorded. So I will be reading it as if I were to be reading to him. I personalized this to him because he loves animals. So all of the pages have pictures of animals that are engaging in appropriate behavior that we would like to see him engage in. Um, so I did not use his name for this. I just used the name John Doe to keep his privacy, since it wasn't um, signed off for permission. So it says, keeping our hands to ourselves, a social story for John Doe. We have a puppy giving a fist bump, and we have a bear giving a high five, because fist bumps and high fives are cool. Sometimes when I get excited at school, I need to remember to keep hands to myself. It is important to keep my hands to myself so I do not hurt someone or bother one of my friends. Sometimes if I want to show friends that I like them or that I'm excited, I can ask them for a fist bump or a high five. I can also use my words and tell them, good job, you're my friend, or I like playing with you. High fives are cool. Sometimes if I try to tickle friends or give them big hugs, it may hurt them or make them upset. I want my friends to like me and to keep playing with me. My friends, family, and therapists will all be safe and happy if I keep my hands to myself. High fives and fist bumps are tons of fun for everyone. So while I would read the social story to him, I would try to ask him comprehensive questions. For example, whenever I discuss asking for fist bumps or high fives, I would read the sentence and I go, okay, so should we give fist bumps or should we give tickles? To try to give him a two-choice question. Since even though he is 7, he is a little bit delayed for his response. So we try to give him limited choices at first and then build on that, because his reading comprehension also isn't there as well. So I would give him those two choices to ask him. And then I would read the second question about words that he could tell his friends, like, good job, you're my friend. And so I would ask him, hey, what are some things that you can say to friends when you're playing games to tell them that you like them? Usually he's really good about that. A lot of the times I'll see him kind of think about it and he'll go, oh, are we friends? So that's appropriate, I believe, to ask somebody if you're friends instead of going up to them and giving them a hug and saying we're friends. I think that this social story will be really beneficial to him. He's a very, I think by seeing the pictures, the visual perception of that, especially since they're animals and he can really focus on that, I think is beneficial for him to see and to talk about. I think that when we read, since he loves books as well, it'll make it easier for him to understand. And then since we're there asking him those questions, he can comprehend it a little better. um, I also think that just the story in general and asking him those questions to make sure that he's understanding will overall just improve his reading comprehension skills. So, not only is the social story beneficial for him to understand his body awareness, but I also think that it's beneficial to get him to focus in on one task at a time. So, thank you.